So I'm going to go over what my choice is for the best coin to buy for the future. And right now, I'm tending to believe that the piece dollar has the most room for improvement. We've seen Morgans rise highly in the past, 5 to 10 years. They've skyrocketed. And piece dollars really haven't skyrocketed. And if you look at the piece dollar as a whole, there's a lot of low mintages. And mintages, under $1 million that can be had for, $40. I'm going to compare it with my favorite coin, which is a Mercury dime, just to kind of give examples of what I think piece dollars could do in the future. As we all know, piece dollars are quite a bit larger than a Mercury dime. They contain a lot more silver. But this isn't going to be about that. This is going to be about numismatic values. And I'm going to compare the key date of the piece dollar series with the key date of the Mercury dime series. The 1928 piece dollar, 360,000 were minted. And in very fine condition, it brings $350. Alright, the key date of the Mercury dimes is the 1916D. There were 94,000 less minted. And in the same grade, it is over 10 times the price. 11.5 times the price for the same condition. We're talking a dime and a dollar here. And then in good condition, that's worth 3 times more than, the piece dollar and very fine. And the key dates are the hardest to get. So, I'm thinking that if you got a few of these, that would be a good investment for the future. A really good investment, I think. Alright, we're going to compare some of the semi-key dates. And the 27S piece dollar, 866,000 minted. The 1921D Mercury dime, basically 200,000 more minted. And if you look at the very fine conditions of the coins, you'll see that you could get 10 piece dollars for the price of one Mercury dime. Yes, this Mercury dime is hard to find and very fine, but we'll even look at the good. And if you'll see, you can get 2 of the very fine piece dollars for the price of one of the good Mercury dimes with a less mintage. We're talking a coin that has less mintage, it's more rare, has more silver, more intrinsic value, and we're talking you can get 2 of them for the price of one of them. That's where I see that piece dollars have the best room for improvement. I think that most, or I would say a lot of collectors overlook the piece dollar. A lot of people don't like the design. Well, however, I'm not a big Morgan fan. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, I'm sure. They're decent looking coins, and I don't think the piece dollar looks any better. But I don't really care for either one of the designs. I think of it as cool as a history factor. However, I see people buying Morgans at, high amounts. The amount of piece dollars I see is pretty low compared to Morgans, and I would say about almost even more than half of the piece dollars I see are in the bottom of someone's scrap silver pile, so they're basically junk condition. So I'm talking about not buying, the common dates or the low conditions. I'm talking about if you get some fine examples of this 1928 piece dollar or the 1927S, you get a fine example of a coin under $1 million, and you can't go wrong. But, don't skimp out and get the $39 one. What you got to do is save up your piggy bank and, get an MS-63. If you can afford it, get the higher grade. But the MS-63 right there, $425. If you could get a few of those, I think in 10 years you're going to see your money multiply. Any coin under $1 million, a Mercury dime, in very good condition. Under $1 million. That's insane. I don't see how anyone overlooks these piece dollars. I bought this one today, and yeah, it has some contact marks. It's not the best looking coin, but it is very nice. It does have really nice details, and upon closer inspection, I realized that this is a double die obverse. You can see it in her spikes here. And I'm going to show a close-up of it, but this is my first piece dollar here, and this definitely isn't going to be the last. I would recommend to any numismatic coin collector that has overlooked this series to give it a hard look, and then find another coin with a lower mintage that you think is going to bring higher future profits, because I think that piece dollars are where the money is going to be at in the future. You just don't see as many fine examples, and those fine examples are going to bring hefty premiums